What's up, my fish friend? This your boy Boss, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're back in the fish room. You know, the grind don't stop. It's a late night vlog right now. Currently got the lights off, but you can see it's still like a super cool vibe. So when all the lights off and just the tank lights are on down here, this is kind of like what the fish room look like, and it's a vibe. You feel me? It's a cool little vibe, and it's kind of better for filming too, because you can like really see the aquariums and everything. But today what I'm gonna be working on is I'm gonna be moving some fish around. So these African cichlids that are in here, we're gonna be getting these guys out of here, moving them into here. And also we have these guys in here, these electro blue johannes. We're gonna be getting these electro blue johannes out of here. And I hate that I gotta like kind of destroy a couple of these aquariums, but it kind of is what it is, because I need to make some changes. But we pretty much gonna be moving the Kenyas up to here with the hung guys, the electro blue johannes in there with the hung guys, and then that's gonna open up 2 different aquariums for us. And then in here we have the I can't think of the species again, but there's another nice pair of African cichlids in here. That's a nice female right here, and the male is somewhere back there hiding. So we're gonna get all these fish into this one aquarium right here, and that way we'll have pretty much 3 aquariums. And we're gonna try to find a situation for this angelfish, because I want to do something different with this tank. But this angelfish can't go in with these other angelfish because they bully him all the time. So we just got to figure something out. So that's what I'm working on today. So y'all just sit back and relax, and we're gonna get this video cracking, man. What I'm finna do is try to catch these Kenyas out of here. Going to be destroying this tank pretty much and having to move everything around, but it is what it is. I'm gonna take out some of these rocks. I'm not finna sit and fight with these rocks all night. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm just gonna try to move all these African cichlids into one aquarium. That way I open up about 4 tanks down here in the fish room. And then here in the near future, I'm gonna be building a new rack system for strictly breeding, and we'll be using that rack system to do some more breeding. But for right now, I'm not gonna dedicate all these tanks to breeding, because they're not really necessarily set up for breeding. They're just kind of set up for show. So once I can do the breeding setup properly, then we'll do that. But these Kenyans are beautiful, and I can't catch one. Yeah, I'm gonna catch all the fish out of here, and once I get them all out of here, I'm gonna put them up in the tank above us, and then I will give you guys a closer look at all these fish, because I think it's gonna give more life, and it's gonna give us more options to do different things, because there's so many different species of fish that I want to keep. And you know, it's just kind of hard to do that sometimes if you ain't got the tank space. So thinking what I'm gonna do is, this would be after I get the pond set up though, because that's number 1 is getting the pond. But after we get the pond set up, we'll probably build like a rack system with probably about maybe 10 to 20 10 gallons, 10s or 20s, depends, maybe 15s, depends on what I can get and price wise. And then we'll have like maybe like some 33 longs or some 55s for grow outs, and we'll just have like a really cool breeding system. All right, so we finally got all those. I didn't destroy the tank, but we'll get it back together. We put the Kenyas in here with these hung guys, so they'll do just fine together. It's gonna bring more life to the aquarium, and it'll just give more time for these fish to grow out, because they're all pretty small still. I got maybe like 1 decent sized female, but these fish are all still pretty small, so they're gonna be perfectly fine in here. So let's move on to the next aquarium. Get my nets. And these Kenyas, these electro blue johannes. Get these guys out of here. Let me turn this light off right here though. There we go. These electro blue johannes in here. Beautiful fish. Just still really small. No time soon will they be breeding. So there's no point in me dedicating a whole aquarium to them when I can be using this aquarium for something else, a little bit more productive. So I'm gonna try to catch these guys out here, and I love how this tank is set up right now, but I'm gonna be changing anyway because I want to move. Ooh, the focus on that tank is bad. I want to move all the bristlenose plecos into here. So let's get these rocks out of here. Alright guys, so we finally got all the electro blue Johannes out. I destroyed the tank, but it'll all look good here again soon. And we finally got all the electro blues, the Kenyas, and we got the hung guys in here. So this tank already looks a lot more active and got a lot more activity going on. So I think now what I'm gonna do is get these out of here. I think it's like what, 3 more fish in here. African cichlids, we're gonna put them in here, that trio. And then I think I'm gonna do some more rock work, kind of build the rock work up a little bit higher, so that way they can have more hiding spots. Use some of these big boulders here, and then use some of this flat rock that's in here, and kind of like build up and have it kind of taller, so that way it's like a taller scape of rock that they can go in and out of and stuff like that. So that's what I'm finna do, and I will tap back in when I'm done. All right guys, so we finally got these fish out of this tank, destroyed this 36 gallon. I'm gonna be probably tomorrow shooting a video of resetting this one back up, because I really want to scape this cool. And I want to do like a really nice planet aquarium. I got this nice piece of driftwood in here, and I already got some decent amount of plants, and I just want to get a whole bunch of plants. We're gonna just make this a lush, beautiful planet aquarium. So we're gonna be working on that probably tomorrow video or something like that. We'll see how things go, but all these fish are in here doing amazing. Right now what I'm doing is just scaping it. So I want to make it a little bit taller than what it is. I kind of want it to be almost up to the top. So I'm just playing with a lot of different rock and stuff right now, trying to like build up, so that way they got a bunch of different like hiding places and stuff. Hold on, let me move y'all. But just trying to make a cool little scape. Use these little slate pieces as places for the fish to hide up under, and you know, like this little slit right here, you know, the African cichlid, they'll slide it within anything. Use these big boulders here to kind of like, but I'm gonna play with this a little bit and then I'll be back. Finally got this tank situated. I went ahead and, as you can see, I added a lot of rock and a lot of slate rock, and this is just what the fish need. They're gonna have tons of hiding spaces now. There's tons of little different caves in there. As you see, these little pieces of extra like decoration I had, broke them in half. Even use this decoration right here, flipped it upside down, and laid a piece of slate on top of it. You wouldn't even tell that that's just decoration or artificial decoration. You got the nice pieces of slate so they can do some breeding if they want to breed on top of those slates, and plenty of hiding spots all throughout, even down up in these little rocks. Like once they start having babies and stuff, they'll be able to hide in all these little crevices and everything. So this tank is looking really good actually. All the fish are active, doing good, and I'm happy with it for the most part. I think I'm just gonna add some more filtration to it. Maybe add, because right now I just got a sponge filter on it, but I'm gonna probably add like a hang on the back to it or something like that. And then yeah, we should have pristine water quality for all these fish, and should be nice and healthy for them. But that tank down there, the light is off now, so it's pretty much empty. I used a lot of the rock that was in there to kind of build this up, and so that tank is empty now, and this tank is empty now. But so what we're gonna be doing here is we're gonna be adding all the bristlenose plecos into here, rescaping this, and then picking out a cool fish to go with the bristlenose plecos. That's where they will be going. So that appear to be coming up in another video. I got this light off so it wouldn't be so much a glare on these tanks. But that'll be upcoming in another video. This tank got pretty much all the fish out of here other than the angelfish, and there's 2 black mollies in here. The black mollies are going to be coming out. They're going to be going outside with my other mollies, and I'm going to try to see if I can crossbreed them while we still got some heat left in the Midwest. And then we're going to be rescaping this and doing something different. You guys can let me know in the comment section what would you like to see for this aquarium. I got some ideas, but I want to hear you guys' ideas, like what would be a cool fish or fishes or schools of fish to get for this aquarium, because I'm at a loss right now. That's why I look the way I look, because I really don't know what to do with it, to be honest. I don't know what type of species of fish I want to do, but I want to do something dope. And you know, this tank has a really nice grow light on it. It has really nice substrate, so we can grow a lot of plants in here. We can decorate it. It's gonna be a really good looking tank down here in the fish room. So just gonna keep working on it. But that's pretty much like my whole fish room, man. I'm just still working on it to try to get my fish room the way I truly want it, to be truly satisfied with it. And that's why I've changed a lot of things down here a lot, because like I'm always like, that's all right, but I'm not really happy with it. That beautiful male right there that came out. I'm not really happy. Like this tank satisfied. You know, there's a couple tanks down here and I'm like super satisfied with, but there's still a lot of tanks that I want to change. Like this tank, super satisfied with. I'm okay. Just want to maybe add more fish and more plants, and you know, satisfied with this guy. I would love to get him a bigger aquarium, but he's not growing at a crazy rate right now. So this tank has more than enough room for him. But I would like to upgrade him soon in the near future. You know, not satisfied with the pond, even though we got the fish that we want, but they need more room. So, you know, it's always more to change here. But I was feeding these guys earlier, man. I didn't record. I was just down here with my kids feeding. And man, the feeding was crazy. I doubt they even eat right now. It might, maybe the red tail might eat, but I doubt it, to be honest. Let me get some of this shrimp out of here, and let's see. Oh, I was wrong. I was wrong. Yeah, I fed them like a half a pound, it felt like earlier. Yeah, the red tail might not be too hungry. His little whisker's moving though, so he might be. Look at that little whisker. You don't want it? Let's walk away and come back and see. Oh, hold on. You waking up? Nah, he don't want it. Who? Gone. These guys don't play about that food. But yeah, I pretty much fed everybody. I can give you guys a little update on these rainbow. I haven't showed these in a couple vids since we picked them up. Really, I haven't talked more about them. But these rainbow fish are doing good looking. So I can get a good picture. There we go. Rainbow fish are looking really good in here. I had just picked up some marbles. I got like all these crystal like marbles. So I'm thinking about when I get my breeding rack set up and I start breeding like tetras and rainbow fish, I'm gonna just do like a marble bottom substrate, and then hopefully, you know, they just drop the eggs down into the marbles. That way they can't get them, and then maybe the fish can just breed and grow up like that. We'll see. I've seen it online. I thought about trying it. That's a really nice male right here. Seen it online, thought about trying it. This dude down here. Think about taking him out of here, cause he just we can do a lot more with this tank. So let me know in the comment section, what tank do you think he can go with? Think he can survive in here? He might not survive in here. We might throw him in here with these guys. Look at the catfish. I'll never really get to see him very much. Little sun catfish, he out and about. It's late night right now, so that's everything out and moving around. And this blood period, keep chasing this red devil, and he gonna wish he never did once this red devil get bigger, because this red devil is going to bully him, because the red devil is growing. And I swear he looked bigger than the last time. From yesterday, he looked bigger. He looked bigger on camera though. Everything looked bigger. Even like the arowana. I was looking at the video I posted about the arowana. Just these fish. These fish look so much bigger on camera than they are in person. Like, he look about 4 feet long on camera, but he's really not that big. It just looked like that on camera. You guys got to come see it in person to really get the full understanding. This tank is still crystal clear from yesterday, looking good. I think I had ammonia spike in here because the fish are acting a little weird today. So, and then I took out all they plants, so I added a little bag of carbon in there, and we'll see what that carbon do for the rest of the night, because I can tell my ammonia levels is up, just how the fish are acting. So I'm like, yeah, we either got some high nitrates or some high ammonia going on in this tank right now, even though it looked good. But I just did a water change. That's why I really don't do a lot of water changes, don't believe in water changes, because I'll be feeling like when you do a water change, it changes the whole parameters of your tank. And you know, if you don't do frequent water changes, when you do a water change, it's gonna like truly like shock the fish. But if you do like consistent water change, they be used to all the changes in the water. I don't change water a lot, so they not used to all these crazy changes. Look at these fish out and about. That's a nice little shot right here at the pond. Pleco might be trying to get some. Clown knife, he just don't know what he wants to do. But yeah, I can't wait to get this pool pond, man, because you know, I just want to make sure these fish is done right. And so that's coming in all due time. Just gotta stay patient. That's gonna pretty much be it for today's vlog, man. It's kind of a chill vlog. It's late night, and I just decided to come out here and record and do some work in the fish room. I'm gonna be having like some more tour videos coming really soon. That's why I'm trying to get everything ramped up in the fish room, because I want to do an update tour of my fish room, because it's been about over a month or so since I did a tour of my fish room. So that's why I'm trying to ramp everything up and get these tanks situated, so that way I can drop a tour video for you guys. And got some fish store tours gonna be coming, and you know, just all type of content, man. I'm gonna keep dropping. I will be in Chicago August 14th and 15th. I hear these people, I said people hear these fish over here jumping. But I will be in Chicago August 14th and 15th for Aquascaping. So, you know what I'm saying, if you're gonna be Aquascaping, I'll see you guys there. And you know, if you locally in the Midwest or, you know, Chicago area, definitely, if you see me out there, say what's up. I won't have no booth or none yet, but we will have that in the near future. We're gonna just keep speaking into existence. You know, we'll have our own booth, you know, we'll be our own entity out there one day. But we're gonna just be out there vlogging, networking, meeting the people. And you know, like I said, if you see me out there, say what's up, don't be shy, you know what I'm saying, chop it up with me. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Like and subscribe, come back for more, share these videos, let your people know about me. Look how big that pleco about bigger than the red tail, low key. That's crazy. But yep, I'm out of here, man. I'll catch you guys in my next video.